When visiting South Dakota, most people head straight to Mount Rushmore. That's what South Dakota is most known for. But not far down the road is Custer State Park. It's one of our favorite places, and I would say one of the most underrated state parks in America. With scenic drives, roaming bison, and plenty of other wildlife, beautiful lakes, and hikes with insane views, this park has everything. So today we're finding out, is this better than any of the famous stops nearby? Let's start with the wildlife loop. This is an 18-mile scenic drive through open prairie and rolling hills. When you start the drive, most people are looking for bison, which is what Custer State Park is most known for as far as animals go. And you will see bison. Even in the winter, we have been to Custer State Park about 5 times, and we've been in all seasons. In the winter, it was very scarce, but we saw a few bison. The wildlife loop is not very active in the winter, so you're definitely going to see more if you're there in the summer, spring, and fall. It's pretty amazing to see these things up close because they are massive, and the pictures and videos don't really do it justice. And they just sit around grazing, and sometimes they'll cross the street and cause a traffic jam, but it's just pretty awesome to see them in real life.
This one's a young one too, but just, maybe it's. No,
I know.
this one here is like a year
Hey,
older.
Riker, are there Slim Jims back there? You could give him something just to kind of.
Come on, baby, hurry up and go across so I can get you money.
But they're saying, but this is what the tourists pay good money for.
And no, I was not trying to entice the bison with Slim Jims. Our dog was in the car with us, and he was getting a little bit aggravated he couldn't get to the animals, and he was getting a little bit um, anxious about it. So I was asking if there was a Slim Jim for the dog, not for the bison. I think our favorite part of Custer State Park is the wild burros, the donkeys. They are just so cute, and they're very like gentle, and they'll just let you come up and pet them. And while you're not supposed to feed most wildlife in the park, they do allow you to feed the begging burros, as they're called. You can bring carrots and apples. Those are the most popular things, but you can also bring other things, but obviously you ain't gonna bring out a slice of cake or something like that. All the donkeys. Fiona found one she likes. Watch out for cars. He's going across. Let him go across.
Hey, no harm, no foul. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't just go. Be gentle. Did it? Just hold it flat.
Don't go to that other white one. Let me explain. So I was going over to him. And I was
Which
going
one?
to him.
Over
Yeah,
there?
they start shaking hands doing this.
There are also prairie dogs. You can see you have to be very quiet. You can get out of the car and kind of get a little bit closer, but I don't suggest getting too close because you'll scare them off. You can zoom in with your camera maybe, but they are running around all over the place. There's little mounds, and they'll go down in, and we saw 2 of them kissing. We thought they were kissing. I don't know. But they're pretty cute and fun to watch. So there's plenty of wildlife to see. I mean, there's many other things you might see while you're on the wildlife loop. But next up, we're going to talk about the lakes at Custer State Park. There are 5 lakes here. The most famous or most popular one is Sylvan Lake. This one is just more iconic, I guess, with all the rock formations and the climbing, and actually a lot of the hike trailheads are at Sylvan Lake, and there is a hike you can do around the lake as well. We've done it a few times, and my kids just really like to climb on these rock formations.
Ducky!
Did you guys come down here? You look down here? Huh? Well, no. Is there a place like down at the bottom where you can get close to the water? Yes. Can you? Oh, not quite, but.
When we came here in the summer, we were like all set to go swimming in the lake, and we had all of our stuff, and we got here, and oh my God, like the parking, trying to find parking was crazy. We just weren't prepared for it. There was so many people here, and it was just miserable trying to find somewhere. So we had to go on down the road, and we ended up at Center Lake, and we swam and played around in that lake.
We're in Center Lake. There's Beyond Ifa. What? That's all right. Sorry. You're welcome.
As I said, I found this beige rock. And
Oh, yeah?
it's very cool.
No, I'm keeping the phone out the water. Hello.
Oh, it's cool. Oh, I found a warm spot.
I like standing right where I'm at. But I can watch you. I can see you.
So now back to Sylvan Lake, because it is the most popular lake. There are plenty of things you can do here. You can do boating, you can do fishing, you can just play around in the water. But if you're here in the summertime, make sure you get here early and get a good parking spot, or a parking spot at all, so that you can enjoy the water.
Walk this way.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, okay. That's glass. Well, don't put it underneath, like, there's Riker all the way at top. He's in his element here. Do you know how to get down? Huh? Are you sure?
Now we've been here in the winter time too. As you can see, the water's frozen over. There were actually people out on the ice fishing, so it is very pretty in the winter, but obviously you can't do as many things. And actually, when we were here in the winter time, they had just had a big storm, and there was a lot of fallen trees, and even on the hike around the lake there was fallen trees where you couldn't do the whole hike.
We're at Sylvan Lake. The lake is frozen. What are you doing, Frey? There's some people out here ice fishing, and my husband's being an idiot. So don't do what he does. Do not put your whole weight on there, please. See?
I didn't trust the ice, and I really didn't feel like trying to rescue anybody from falling through the ice, so I really didn't want them playing around on it. But I mean, I guess it was okay. There was people out there ice fishing. I think you have to have special equipment to like get out there and do whatever. So, but we ended up doing the hike, and then we realized that it was blocked that
The
time.
trail. You girls be careful. Ready? Hey, Freya. Hey. What are they doing? Being crazy. You better not. We're on the trail that goes around the lake. There's, yeah, I'm just taking pictures. You can go down this way, the lower part, or you can go up this way and you can see a little bit more. Yeah, I'm out of breath, I'm out of shape. So excuse the heavy breathing.
Next, we're talking about Needles Highway, which is Scenic Drive in Custer State Park. It's a 14-mile stretch of South Dakota Highway 87. It's famous for its winding switchbacks, the granite spires, and narrow rock tunnels. So there are like a few different rock tunnels that you can go through, and they're pretty awesome. I guess in the summertime you have to be a little bit more careful because there's probably more traffic going through, and it's like one way little tunnels, and you have to just make sure nobody's coming on the other side. But we really enjoyed the Needles Highway, and there's plenty of little stops where you can pull over and take pictures and do a few little hikes or climbing, or that kind of stuff. So in conclusion, Custer State Park is one of our favorite places, not just state parks, but one of our favorite places to visit. There's so much to do. You could honestly spend like days here exploring, hiking, seeing all the cute animals, and honestly, I'd come back a few times just for the animals. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like this, and you'd like to find more hidden gems or places that are just beyond the bucket list, places that just aren't the main attraction but also deserve all the attention, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, because every Thursday at 7 we have new episodes of America Beyond the Bucket List, where we're discovering all of those things, where you'll find less crowds and more peace and just as much beauty or weirdness, if that's what you're into.